In this thing, George Washington up 5 over the Broncos, and 16 and a half to go here in the first half of the second game of this college basketball crown tournament. How we doing, guys? How we doing? Welcome into the Blue Devil Den. Gosh, I should have changed before this. Maybe hot. I'll probably change about at halftime. Boise finally gets a couple points on the board, 2 here. What's up? I'm trying to do the live stream, okay? Do that, please. Gems, what's going on, man? What's up, what's up, what's up? Oh, sweet. Oh, sweet. How we doing? Yes, Gems, you're in first today. Gems, always remember you, brother. Yo, what you doing, baby? If you're gonna come up, come up. From a little birdie that you're probably gonna get Sonic here soon. You better tell him about that.
No, she said no slushy because they're $5.
Well, you'll be able to get something though. I think you'll be able to get something. All right, let me do this live.
Slushy.
Talk to Mom about. I'm gonna do my live stream now. Okay, I love you.
It's gonna cost $1 for 2 slushies.
Go downstairs. I love you. Being a turkey.
I want to be here with your live stream.
You can hang out with us. I'm cool with that, but you gotta be locked in like me. So watching this game right now, George Washington versus trying to pull it back up here. I actually clicked the wrong button. George Washington versus. Why is it not locking in? Jem says hi, Bray. You say hi.
Hi.
She says hi. So we got a break right now, but last I checked, it was 5-2. George Washington. Hey, you gotta go downstairs. You're too loud. You're gonna wake your brother up, and Mom's gonna be extra upset with you because you're too loud. So hanging out with you guys at the Blue Devil Den, we're watching the George Washington Colonials take on the Boise State Broncos. How we doing, guys? Game 2 of this college basketball crown. Game 2 of this college basketball crown matchup. And if you're new to the channel, appreciate y'all being here. It's your boy Brando at the Blue Devil Den. We're watching this right now. Daniel, what's up, bro? Happy Monday, Daniel. How are you, man? How are you? Yes, let's go Duke, baby. Can't wait to get this one done. I hope Duke does end up pulling it out. Final Four. Final Four. We got 2 games left. If they can pull it out, that'd be sick. But y'all, if you're new to the channel, appreciate you being here. Make sure you guys subscribe. Go live with us. Hit that notification bell. Hit the like button on this video. But y'all, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We're trying to get to 750 subscribers. Gonna have to get a new moderator soon because sometimes these live streams get pretty crazy in here. Sometimes. But y'all, how we doing? Happy Monday, my friends. We're watching George Washington play the Boise State Broncos out of Boise, Idaho. Y'all, the blue field turf, the Smurf turf. Hanging out with my daughter. We're watching this game. Gonna call it as I see it. Right now, good game so far. But y'all, please subscribe. Definitely subscribe. Let's grow this channel. So right now, it's pretty close ball game early on, but it's still pretty early, right? It's still pretty early. What's up? What's up? Happy Monday, my friends. Everybody's just getting out of school. Everyone's starting to get off work. So what better place to be than here, Blue Devil Den? Fike Bro says, get out of Fike Bro's in the house with us here at the Blue Devil Den. My friend, thanks for being here, brother. Appreciate you being here. Sandra's here. What up, Sandra? Happy Monday to you. Hope you guys are on a great Monday. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, too. I'd really appreciate it. Really would appreciate that very much. Right now, we're watching a good basketball game. Ginger says, good afternoon. What's up? How are you, Ginger? Thanks for being here for a little bit with us.
Oh, my back.
Tyler, that's a cool. That's a really cool name. That's a very cool name for sure.
My back hurts.
Your back hurts? Well, then sit back. Use the back of the couch. That's what they made those for. Yes, y'all welcome to the channel. Hope you guys feel welcome here. It's the Blue Devil Den. It's your boy Brando. Nothing but the blue sky. I'm doing great today. What about you? I'm doing fantastic, Ginger. Tyler, so good to have you guys here with me. Oh, you're back and then you hop on my shoulders. Oh, my goodness. Wish me luck.
Hi.
Oh, wish me luck. Yeah, it's been a pretty good day hanging out with family. I had the day off from work today, so that's a double bonus. I regret not having that extra money, but
Can't fit
I need-
on screen.
I needed a day off. 7-2.
I farted.
You what? Get off of me, you grosso. Oh.
Hi.
She's so sweet, and then she
Okay.
randomly says something like that. What the heck? Lord help me. Lord help me.
I'm okay.
George Washington up 7-2. Hope everyone's having a really good Monday, though. And Tyler, Ginger, welcome to the channel. You too, Gems. You too.
I farted again.
All right, you gotta be respectful, otherwise you gotta go downstairs, okay? Nobody wants to hear that.
8, 9, 1.
Boise with another hook shot. Same one. This time it doesn't drop for him, unfortunately.
I'm gonna play.
Tyler, my daughter is 7 years. She is 7. She just turned 7 a few months ago, so she's a very tall 7-year-old, and she's very sweet. She's like a sour kid. She's sweet and sour.
I'm saying it. Favorite ghost.
But thank you for being here with us, Tyler. I'm gonna have to try to remember that if you come back through again. That's not Sandra, it's Tyler. Yes, life is hard, but life is great. Yeah, we're always gonna have those tough times. We're always gonna have those tough times for sure. So just kind of how you persevere and get through it. That's all it is.
Oh.
I don't know. So far, I'm kind of impressed with this George Washington team. Up 5 over the Broncos.
There's a ghost right here.
No. Hey, you're right in front of
It's a pretend thing.
the thing, baby. Thanks, Tyler. I appreciate it. Yeah, she's a very, very sweet girl, but she is a goofball. Thank you for subscribing. I do appreciate that so much. But yeah, tune in with us. I appreciate you commenting. I always like when the subscribers actually comment. It makes streams go a lot better too when I'm not sitting here talking like a madman by myself. Yo, it's Goobs up in the house with us. Goob, how you been, my friend? I'm back, man. I'm back. Good to see you again, brother. I hope all has been well. Happy Monday to you. 100%. 100%. Yes, I remember you. It's been a little bit, but I know you've been on here before, so for sure. How you been, dude? Good? Hope all's been well. Yeah, she said yes.
There's a ghost in operation.
Happy Monday, friends. See, we got 6 people on here. Did you guys be in here with me?
What do you mean by
It's a 7-2 ball game. George Washington has it right now. Boise has it.
I just wanted to.
Really trying to work the inside, but they don't have many. It doesn't look like they have too many offensive with this Boise State team. So far, 3 times in a row now, they've tried going underneath the basket to do a hook shot.
Can you say something?
That might be George Washington playing some pretty solid defense too, though. He's looking for someone, kicks the ball out. Inside pass. He's going to go up strong with it. Oh, rebounded by the Broncos. Good defense there by the Broncos. Ricky, what's up, bro? Happy Monday, my friend. I had the day off today, so I've been doing random live streams all day long, but luckily we came across the college basketball crown, so got some games on tonight. Yes, I will be, because we're watching, gonna check out the Nebraska Cornhuskers, Nebraska guys, so gonna check out Nebraska. I think that one's 7:30 Central, so have fun doing the homework with the kids. I'm sure that's a blast. But sounds good, bro. We'll catch you a little bit later, man. 7-2, guys. George Washington up 5 over the Broncos. We got 12 minutes to go here in the first half. 12 minutes to go in the first half here. That's Omar Stanley. He's a senior out of Overland Park, Kansas. He's the 6'8" center. Is he the center for them? Feels like he is, but he's a pretty short center if he is. Nah, he might be playing power forward. Ooh, he misses that first there. They need to get some points, so these free throws are pretty crucial, I think. I think they're pretty crucial. What are you up to now, goofball? It's 4:57 where I'm at. So I'm Central Time Zone, Tyler. He hits the second one, so it's 7-3. 12 minutes to go here in the first half. Do you normally watch basketball or any sports like that? It's okay if you don't, too. Cal, what's up, man? We're back in it, brother. We back up in this thing. Nice. You're probably somewhere in the Midwest then. Somewhere around there. That's cool. Yeah, welcome back, Cal. We're watching game 2 of this college basketball crown, the CBC. I hope the CBC. That sounds really nice. It's got a nice little ring to it. Y'all, if you haven't already, make sure you like the video too. I'd really appreciate it. Brant, what's up, man? Brant, I've been doing good, brother. Just having a good day off work. I did not have to work today. They called me off, so they said I had been working 17 Saturdays in a row, and they want to see if I wanted a day off. I'm like, I guess I didn't really want to. That overtime is very nice. I like the overtime. It's very helpful for food. But yeah, Brant, I've been good. How about you today, man? Gems, I'm not giving you my address, bro. I don't know if you want my address. I don't want anyone to know where I live. I got a family. I got to have privacy, Gems. No offense. You need my face? This ain't cost no money, is it?
No.
It better not.
It doesn't. It says it does.
It better not.
I need it again really quick.
No, I'm not gonna keep. No, I'm not. I don't want a bunch of them downloaded to my phone, you goofball. I don't want a bunch downloaded to my phone. Happy Monday, my friends. Hope you guys are all doing well. I'm being a little bit quieter than normal because the babies are starting to wake up here.
It ain't cost no money.
Yeah, but I don't want a bunch of games on my phone. Oh, goodness. Happy Monday, guys. Hanging out with you today. We're watching the second game of the CBC. College Basketball Crown. It's supposed to be the next newest, biggest, hottest tournament for the postseason. Obviously, outside of the March Madness tournament, that's the big one. That'll get you a national title if you win that. This one, you get $100,000 for your program, which will help a little bit for nil. Again, I don't know how much it's going to help in today's landscape, but we'll see. We'll see. $300,000 is $300,000. I'm sure they can put it to good use for somebody. Not right now, Gems. I'm still looking for some. I'll be looking for someone here soon, but once our channel keeps growing up, man. Once our channel keeps growing up. Also, I'm probably gonna have like certain requirements for the moderator too. I'll ask some people some questions because I want to make sure I have someone that is going to do a good job and not saying you will or won't. But to be determined. I'm not too big of a rush either. So, no big deal. Oh, for sure. Absolutely, Gems. Well, I'm sure I'll see you on here either way, dude. For sure, for sure. I appreciate it. Tyler, the math equation. Does the math equation, 7,921. That's correct. 2 clips and some, man. How we doing? Happy Monday to you guys. If I'm a little extra quiet, it's because the kids are just, the babies are just waking up from their last nap of the day. So, quieten it down. I usually don't go live this early, but that's the main reason why. We get turned up a little bit once it gets a little bit later. It gets a little bit later in the evening. But happy Monday, guys. Happy Monday. Hope everyone well. We got a bunch of people on here right now. So if y'all are new to the channel, please subscribe if you haven't already. I would really appreciate that. I want to keep growing my channel. We're working to get to 800. We're getting close to 750. But it's all love. If you don't want to subscribe, that's okay. It's a mistake, though, if you don't. Hit that notification bell. You'll know when we go live. We have lots of fun on this channel for sure, So 9-6 ball game right now. George Washington up 3. We got about 10 minutes to go. We're halfway done with the first half already. These games always go by so quickly. Yeah, Goober. Inside pass. Stolen by George Washington. Then a bad pass. Easy 2 buckets there for the Broncos. Gavin's back. What's up, Gavin? We got 2 clips. Gavin, Tyler, Gems, Brant's up in the house with us, and Cal. And Goob. I don't know if Goob's still here or not, though. It's been a while since Goob said what's up. But I appreciate each of you guys taking time to give as always. We're already about 20 minutes into the stream. Crazy. Crazy. Hope everyone's having a good Monday, though. What's on your mind, guys? How we all doing? Hope everyone is having a good one. But let me know. What you guys think? Was your Monday pretty good today? Mine was pretty solid. I didn't have to work. And just like that, Boise State is on a 7-0 scoring run. It was 9-2. It was 9-2, and now Boise State takes a small lead here. Right at the halfway point of the first half, another bet. George Washington's had back-to-back horrible turnovers. They cannot be doing that. Good defense on this end. At least he makes up for it. I can respect that. He made up for the play. Ball kicked out. George Washington thought about the 3. Kicks the ball back out. Is he going to take this 3? He does. 3-pointer. Being a little extra quiet because my kids are just getting woken up. So, the babies. 12-10. George Washington's back up ahead. It's good having y'all here with me. Walt's up in the house with us. Walt, welcome back into the Blue Devil Den, Walt. I hope you've been well, my friend. Been really good, Walt. I'm loving all your content, by the way, Walt. I'm glad I subscribed to your channel. It's been really fun to seeing your stuff, and I like your cards. Those are really, man. 12-10. George Washington has another opportunity. That's 3 turnovers in a row by George Washington. 3 out of the last 4 possessions, they've had turnovers. Crazy. Boise State capitalizes on that one. Gavin says, I'm going to eat now. All right, enjoy your dinner, man. I got some roast. We got a pot roast in tonight. Y'all, it's going to be so good. The pot roast has been in there for about 5 hours. And we're close to eating that bad boy. I'm really excited about that. It's almost finished, so I'm ready to rock and roll. Guys, George Washington just hit a 3-pointer. They're starting to hit their buckets, but they hit a bucket, then they have a turnover. They bucket, then they have a turnover. It's back and forth, back and forth. And then Boise pulls up from 3. That's a miss for sure. You could just tell from that angle it was dead on. Just a little bit to the left. 15-12. George Washington thought about the 3 again. Alley-oop, but a bad pass there by George Washington. Turnover. Another one. Foul on this one. Now they're already down to 8 minutes left in this first half. Crazy. Really low-scoring game so far between these guys. We'll see if the offense picks up a little bit, but I can smell that pot roast. It smells so good.
It does.
I'm like over here. I'm ready.
It's making me hungry.
Right? I'm so ready to eat this food. It's maybe you guys smell some good food.
This poopy butt through this door.
Ugh, that's not what you want to smell. Walt says the Braves started at 0-4, and now their only player so far to hit a homer has been suspended for 80 games for steroids. Ugh. Hi, T-Bird. Hi, baby. I love you. Hi. He's always so happy when you wake him up from a nap. Tatum is the best, baby. Love us some Tatum here. Yeah, dude, Walt, that's a tough break. And they started 0-4. So do you think the season's not looking too good so far then, Walt? By the way, I did my first MLB stream earlier today since I didn't have to work. And we did just about 3 innings. It was kind of a test run to see how it would go. I'm not a baseball guy. So I will be doing more. I think it went okay. It was a very short stream. We were on 40 minutes during those first 3 innings. 2.5 innings or so. But I think it went okay. I'd like to think it went okay for not knowing much about baseball. We'll check it out again here soon and do another one. Tyler says she's watching the game with us too. Tyler, yeah, so far, at least it's a good game. The first one, it was a 2-point loss by Utah. Just a 2-point loss from Utah. And it could have been a buzzer beater for Utah, but it bounced off the back of the iron, or the backboard, excuse me. But turned out good. Turned out good for Butler Bulldogs. They get it done. Yeah, it was a good game for sure, for sure. Now tonight or tomorrow, the Braves now have to play the Dodgers for through. And the Dodgers are probably pretty good, aren't they? I think the Dodgers are always a popular squad. Very cool, very cool. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. That sounds pretty tough. That sounds pretty tough to deal with. Hopefully they can get 2 out of the 3 in the series then. Kind of capitalize on it, a little bit of momentum. Oh yeah, they're 5-0. Beautiful. That's like running into a freight train, isn't it? That's running full steam ahead into a train then. Jeez. I missed it because I was at school. That's all right, Sandra. Or Tyler, excuse me. 2 and 3 would be a dream, yeah. Yeah, just get a couple of those victories and kind of build off something there, especially over the Dodgers. That might be a good opportunity for them to build some of that momentum. Hopefully some of the guys can step up, especially with the other guy getting suspended for the steroid use. Tyler, thanks for hanging out with us for a little while. Make sure you swing back on again time. It's been really good having you on here. If I forget that your name's Tyler the next time, I apologize because I'll see Sandra. But if you come back a couple more times, I'll get it down, I promise. Again, thank you for being here and hanging out with us. It was all a good time having you here. And I'll hopefully look forward to seeing you again. Have a good rest of your Monday. What's up, guys? Happy Monday. Appreciate y'all being here with me. It says we got 6 people on. If you guys have not already, please subscribe to the channel. We're working our way to 750, and we're getting really, really close. We're about to that 740 mark, so not too far off. If you guys would do that, that would be awesome. In the third game, the Braves used 4 pitchers, only 3 strikeouts. Oh, my goodness. That's it? I'm not a baseball guy, but that's definitely brutal. That is definitely brutal. So they went through 4 pitches. They had less strikeouts than they had pitchers in the game. That's pretty salty. So Orioles get 8-5 over the Red Sox. And Royals, how about them Royals? 11-1 over the Brewers. We'll see if the Royals have a good season this year.
Fred, come get your book bag and put it away. Now it smells like pot roast and poop down here.
Yuck. Now that sounds cool. You gotta build a tolerance for that. You gotta build a tolerance for that.
The trash can's full again.
I'm gonna take it out.
Again.
And I took it out yesterday. 15-14, 7.5 to go here. The Colonials up 1 over the Broncos. One thing to note is George Washington had 5 fouls. They're getting real close to being in that bonus. Another turnover there. Another turnover there. Pretty crazy. But yeah, kudos to your channel, Walt. If I could subscribe 100 more times, brother, I really would for you. I like your content. You're a pretty funny guy. The Yankees 2 games ago won 20 free runs. That's crazy. That's we're hot, huh? That's we're hot. Yeah, if I could do it more, man, I definitely would for you, bro. But yeah, keep up the good work. You're going to get there for sure. It's very entertaining stuff. I also like the, stuff when you're out and about at your job. It looks pretty fun to me. Pretty interesting.
Huggy, Wesley.
So you should keep doing more content like that. I really do enjoy that. Hunter, what's up, bro? Yankees got them new bats. Man, pretty good day, Hunter. I had a Monday off for the first time in probably ever. So I had been working 6 days straight. So Monday, Saturday for 17 weeks. Except for the week I was sick. That's not fair. I was sick for about a week. One of these weeks a while back. You guys probably remember that. So they called me up and asked me if I wanted to get a day off. I said, yeah. So I went up to one of the neighboring cities to go visit my grandfather. He's obviously in the hospice care. Today's his 79th birthday, so I went up and got a chance to hang out with him. It was a good opportunity to take advantage of. So definitely took advantage of that, Hunter, and hung out with Grandpa. Pretty funny though when I rolled up in there. Never seen him actually watch this before, but he was watching some old. He likes the oldie stuff. He likes the westerns, all those classics. But he was watching the Monster Jam tour from like the early 2000s, which was pretty entertaining. So we were watching all these monster trucks go head to head. They were racing racing on their little track they had there, and at the end they go around the corner real sharp, and they got to go over the monster trucks, or excuse me, they got over the cars, little ramp over the cars. So it was actually pretty entertaining. That would be a fun event to go visit in person for sure, just to see the monster trucks catch some air. But yeah, he was enjoying that. It was nice. Got to hang out with him for a little bit. And it was a good Monday, real good Monday. And so I had a little extra time to kill, so I've been live streaming since pretty much 1 o'clock. It's been good, man. Yeah, and nowadays, too, I can't say, like, what it looks like nowadays, but I'm assuming it's even bigger than it was then. I'm assuming it's even bigger than what it was then because, heck, that was like early 2000s, and Monster Jam is still, I know they're still touring. I'd like to go. After watching that, I was like, man, that actually would be pretty cool in person to see those giant monster trucks just go soaring like an eagle in an arena. Pretty crazy. Good. And I don't like vehicle like cars, maintenance, that type of stuff, but I'd go check out the monster trucks. That'd be pretty cool. Welcome back, Tyler. The cows. Yeah, it's pretty fun when you accidentally get near a fresh calf. The mama cows not like it. So they all kind of band together and they just kind of just sense that, hey, human being by this newborn baby calf. They get all protective, mother hen style. It's Goob. Welcome back, man. Welcome back. I didn't miss you earlier. I didn't miss you earlier because I said what's up. Welcome back, Goob. Hunter, sorry, bro. We're watching George Washington play Boise State. And it's actually a pretty good game. Boise was down early, but now they're up 3. This is, I don't know if you're familiar with it. It's very new. Today's the first time they've implemented it, but it's called the College Basketball Crown. This is Fox version of the NIT. This difference from my understanding, the NIT isn't going to pay out any type of nil. If you look at the teams in the NIT as well, it's very lackadaisical. There's not too many prominent name teams, if you will. Teams that really shouldn't be in a postseason tournament. This one here, the CBC, the College Basketball Crown, they have a whole bunch of bigger name teams that just had a bad season or they just missed the cut for the tournament, a la Nebraska, a la Boise State. So if you win it, you get $300,000, which is quite the incentive for these teams. They could get a solid team. The second place team gets $100,000. Their third and fourth in the semifinals, they're going to get $50K each as well. So there's a little bit of incentive for this tournament too. So if you get a donation for this one, you obviously probably want to take this. But I looked it up myself. I seen it with my own eyes. This tournament has a broader base of teams that have had some in the past. So this is, yeah. Fox wants to take advantage of the television, this scheduling at the postseason tournaments because they don't really have anything of their own. So they just want to compete with ESPN's NIT. So sad to say, but unless ESPN does something with it, the NIT will definitely go after this. At least as far as the postseason tournament you want to watch. But the first game was really entertaining. It was a 2-point ball game. Came down to the buzzer. Utah almost hit it off the backboard, but just missed it. But yeah, so far so good. Not a lot of fans at this tournament, though. I will say that. I figured the Boise State fans, they got some good fans. I figured they'd try. We'll see, though. It is early. I see a few Nebraska fans up in there. I'm looking. I see a few Nebraska fans. They play at 7:30 tonight. Again, Central Time. The fans travel well. We'll see, though. We'll see. I'm extremely loud, too. That's what we do. We're really loud at this channel. We like to put that out there. Welcome back, Gavin. Welcome back, Tyler, again. I don't know if you're still here or not, but welcome back. Walt says, the Longhorns, mama, my boss don't like me. Get near the calves. And you've seen me in my videos. I don't like to run. No, you don't. I like it, though. That makes it for entertaining television, I suppose. Yeah, no, absolutely. I keep making those videos, though. It's very entertaining, Walt. I like that. It's nice seeing how other parts of the world operate, too. Sports God. Yes, I remember you, brother. Welcome back into the channel, brother. Have a great Monday. I hope it's been really good so far. Oh, my bad, Hunter. Both things true, though. We're both loud people. I'm sure you are, too, when you're making your big bets, too. You're, like, getting into it and stuff. Yeah, I bet that's I seen in the crowd, the kids back in the day, they had the giant earmuffs on. Kind of looks like headphones. Man, I tell you what. They had bait. They would tell these families were all about this lifestyle, though. They had the babies out there, young kids. They had the plastic cups, giant plastic cups full of beer. It just looked like a good time. It just looked like a great time. Walt, I've been to a couple rodeos. It's definitely not my cup of tea. But I like watching the, what do they call that? Where they get on top of the horses. A lot of times it's the cowgirls, too. They sit there with the rope and they try to tie up the, either the sheep or whatever animal it is. They try to tie it up. That's very interesting. I give those guys credit. That's pretty impressive. Sports God says he hoped Duke loses. Man, I'm sorry, Sports God. It's not going to happen. You've seen them play. They look pretty dang good right now. Them in Houston look pretty legit. As somebody else said, too, I really like this comment. Duke and Houston, that might be what it would be for the title. Winner of that one might win the whole thing. Florida, though, awfully impressive. Auburn still looks impressive. Any of those guys could truly win it. So I hope Duke does not lose. I'm obviously biased because I'm a big fan. Inevitably, though, only one of us is going to make it to the end. It's a fight for survival. But all good, bro. All good. Yeah, where I live, there's an annual truck and tractor pull. We got those around here, too, Walt. I have not been to one since I was a young lad. It's pretty entertaining, though. They put the weight. They got, like, those mini versions that the kids can get on. You guys ever see that, where they add more weight as they're pushing along on the little mini tractor? That's pretty cool. Steer wrestling. There you go. I've always wanted to do steer wrestling. Can you slang it, Walt? I would not even begin to know where to start with that. I really wouldn't. But, guys, we're watching Boise State and George Washington. Boise's up 5, 26-21, with 2.5 to go. Foul underneath here on Washington. It's going to go the other way. So the Colonials struggling a little bit now. Steve's back up in the house. Steve, I missed you, bro. I hope the move has excuse me, out of nowhere, the cough. I hope the move has been going really well, Steve. Hopefully you all settled in, and hopefully you're starting to enjoy things a little more. Not moving is never fun. That's never fun. So 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Colonials whipping that ball around. Takes a three-point shot. Oh, it might have got a hand on the ball. Alley-oop, up, and oh, he tried dunking it. The athleticism was lacking a little bit there. He still gets it down.
Arms up. Arms up.
Broncos up 7 with 1.5 minutes to go here. First half is dwindling down here to a close. George Washington, beautiful stroke there. Hits that 3, cuts it down to 4. I know, that kind of came out from nowhere. I noticed that too. I've always wanted to go to a truck and tractor pull. I've seen it since, yeah. I've been to one before. It's pretty neat. Pretty neat. It's been going as well as it can while it's still settling in. Man, well, I hope it starts getting comfortable here soon for you, Steve. But, hey, You got hopefully the hard part out of the way of actually getting the paperwork done. Now it's a matter of just filling things out. Getting used to the new place. And have you checked it for ghosts? You checked it for ghosts? I'm playing. You never know.
Ooh, that's just falling apart.
Is it almost ready?
It's ready.
It's ready. Oh my gosh, we got a roast in the crock pot. It's been brewing in there for about 5 hours. It's ready to go. It's gonna be so good.
It's falling apart.
The wife's meat's falling apart as she's grabbing it. Man, super excited about that. I'm starving right now. But yeah, just gotta quit finding stuff to fix. Ooh, that's a headache in itself, huh? We were having some issue with our air conditioner outside. It wasn't wanting to operate, so it was pretty dang what was it, about 80 degrees about 3 days ago. I was up here trying to do some live streaming, and man, I had to take it downstairs because I was just way too hot. Way too hot. So working on that, getting that kind of figured out. But yeah, dude, that's awesome. It'll get better here shortly. Broncos up 6. Drives inside. He gets it in. Cuts it down to 4. The Broncos have the ball now. 50 to go. They're going to each get one more opportunity. Maybe the Broncos get 2 if they rush through this possession. We'll see what happens, though. 40 seconds to go on the clock. Drives inside. Kicks it out. Open 3-point shot. Misses it off the iron. There's a 5-second difference. 5-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. No timeout being called by George Washington. They're going to let him play. 4. Down 4. Taking tons of time off his clock. So Boise State should have another opportunity out. We got 5 to go here. 4. 3. Drives inside. 2. Spin around. I was going to say, it looked like he picked up that pivot foot on Jones. That's going to be a travel by George Washington. Not what you end this half. Going to give it 9 more seconds for Boise State to extend the lead past 4 here. It's 30-26 Boise. Yep. It's the college basketball crown. Nebraska plays in it tonight. They're actually the favorites to win, I think. 4-3, inside pass. He loses it, goes up with it, though. Beautiful. He collects it. Lost it, but collects it right at the buzzer. Boise State hits it. Now it's a 6-point ball game. 32-26 Boise over the George Washington Colonials. They started real slow. It was a 9-2 ball game. Very low-scoring game so far. But I love that. I love when you see the little fans reaching out. There's barely any fans at in this arena so far. Kind of very unimpressive, but the ones that did make the trip, I was going to say Boise State fans are great fans, but it looks like they are most of who have showed up so far. So kudos to the Boise State Broncos for making the trip out to Las Vegas for this tournament. It's being held at the MGM Grand. Always love seeing the little fans, though, because there's so few right now. They reach out to the Boise State players. They got all kinds of handshakes. Great memories being made there, especially for the young Bronco fans. He says, going to have to pull a new wire to my dryer because the current wiring is too outdated to run any dry. Ooh, sucks. If anything, it's added more skills to my do-it-yourself tool belt. That's a good, optimistic perspective, Steve. Good perspective there, Steve. That's good. I am definitely no handyman. I would not feel comfortable even doing that. I'd have to hire that stuff out. Blade, and I hope it gets figured out, though, Steve. I hope it's going well. Get that done, and you got to get that dryer going. You got a clothesline out in the backyard that you've been using, or you've been going to the laundromat, Steve, in the meantime? Boise did play a good last 10 minutes. You kind of see why they were outside looking in. They just look like they lack athleticism, but it's a good team. It's a solid team. I'm glad that they made it interesting. I would say had 3 points in the first 10. Yeah. Absolutely. Heck, what was it? I think it was like 9-2 or something like that early on. So, yeah, 3 points in the first 10. It actually looked like our poor Tennessee Vols yesterday.
What do you want on your potatoes? Do you just want salt and pepper?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Butter?
Nothing easy.
Butter?
I mean, you can put a little bit on there if you want. Nothing great. I mean, just simple. Yeah, 3 points, though, in the first 10 minutes. My goodness. My friends, if y'all just joined us, it's your boy Brando here at the Blue Devil. And if you'd subscribe, I would appreciate that. We're getting close to 750 subscribers, so help me out with that if you have not already, my friends. I would really appreciate it. Right now, it's halftime here. Watching the Washington Colonials. The George Washington Colonials. That makes a little bit more sense. Hashtag George Washington. Goodness gracious. George Washington and the Boise State Broncos going at it, though. Boise State Broncos up 6. Started slow, but it's finally getting a better ball game here. If you missed the first one, Utah loses to Butler Bulldogs. Both pretty prominent names in the college basketball world. By 2. Just by 2. Really? Is that something they were talking about, Jared? I did not know that. I'm okay with that. I wouldn't mind that at all, Jared. I hope so. I hadn't heard anything about that, so if they do, I'd be cool with that. Steve says you learn how to learn to do it yourself when you see what electricians and plumbers want. Yeah. They want more money. That's very fair. That's a good trade to get into. If I was going to get one of these, even though I don't like electricity, I'd probably pick electricians over plumbers. Because the plumbing sounds like a crappy job. Dad jokes for every once in a while, I pull out one of those bangers. Every once in a while, I'll pull out one of those bangers. That one wasn't too bad. Because it was a horrible little joke. Way too easy. That was a free throw right there. Easy money. Only basketball that doesn't. Interesting, Jared. Interesting. Yeah.
Here.
If they did that, I'd be over with it, though. I like the 4-quarter format better than 2 halves. Ooh, it looks so good. Oh, my gosh. You know what? This looks delicious. I'm going to show you guys here in a second. I'd go with the 4-quarter format if it was me. It's too hot to eat. I can tell you that right now. I'm going to wait a couple minutes on this thing. But, dude, my friends, look at that. That's pot roast that's been simmering in the crock pot for a little over 5 hours. You know, the roasted potatoes, carrots. Carrots look delicious. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's just beautiful. Beautiful. Oh. Bounce that sucker around. It's been a while since we had the pot roast. We just bought a new crock pot a couple of weeks ago. We've only used it about 4 times. And anytime we do it, it's always something good. But I just want to bite into this sucker now. It's funny because you can tell when you're really hungry, not just by looking, but my tongue is just salivating. I'm having to pull back and swallow the spit because it's just, oh my gosh. Let's dig in a little bit here. What you guys having for dinner tonight, Steve, Jared? Yeah, Jared, you know me. That sucker. I'll let it sit for a while. I better start eating now. Oh, man. Dude, that's the best part about the crock pot. Been sitting there for so long. So all the juices from the meat, the onions, everything like that, it's been sitting in there simmering. And it's like, even the carrots, so much moisture, just all that flavoring is inside of it. That freaking hits the spot. That hits the spot so good. Thanks, babe. It's delicious. Oh, my gosh. I could eat this every single night and be the happiest man in the world. I don't need pizza. No more Chinese food. We'll ditch the Red Bulls. Pot roast, baby. That's where it's at. Steve's having barbecue. Hey, that don't sound too bad either. I go with some barbecue, too. That'd be pretty good. You know what? We don't have too much barbecue. Like the baby back ribs would be pretty cool. My wife loves her baby back ribs. Oh my god. That's freaking delicious. I feel ridiculous just sitting here mowing down on the crap, but I hope there are seconds on this because this is heaven. Gosh, that's delicious. Tortas burrito, Lexington's authentic Mexican. Man, authentic Mexican food is so. Those are both good choices. I go for some barbecue right now. Good old pot roast. That's all right up there with each other, man. I tell you what. Oh my goodness. Seriously, this is just hitting the spot. But yeah, authentic Mexican food is the burrito tacos. Oh, the flavoring is so freaking good. The flavoring is so good. Steve says he adds a little bit of hot sauce to the plate of roast. Be okay too. Have a little something to dip it in. Have a little something to dip it in. It's just the flavor. That'd be okay too. The flavoring in this, how it is just like, oh, it just like falls off. Oh my gosh. That's legit. Oh my gosh. I am. It's all about the flavors, my goodness. But yeah, the way they make authentic tacos, very spicy. I'm not a big like food fan. It just kind of depends. But when we have a family over for Christmas, we usually host Christmas. We do Easter and Christmas. My sister does the one of my sisters does Thanksgiving. My other uncle he does the 4th of July. I don't want to do 4th of July. That's crazy. That's craziness for the 4th of July. But we host Christmas, and whenever we do, every year we have a hot sauce challenge. You guys ever get involved in a hot sauce challenge? It's a lot of fun. I suck at it. I'll tap out after. What's that one? The green one. I can't think of what the verde sauce. I think. I mean, I'm a pansy. I'm a pansy. I like a little bit of a kick. I'm just barely over jalapeno. If you give me jalapeno, it's cool. I could do with that. But then they start tapping into like ghost peppers, and then they go into even stuff that's even worse than that, or just like a higher, what do they call that? Viscosity. Gosh, I can't think of what the name of the actual terminology is for it. But dude, so this next year, talked about it. You guys have probably seen it on YouTube or other places where they interview a celebrity, and these celebrities have to eat these hot sauce, these wings, and they take a dab of the hot sauce and put it on there. The wings are already glazed in it, whatever. And man, it's called Hot Ones. If you guys haven't already checked it out, give them a quick shout out. Big channel. But these guys interview celebrity, or this one guy interviews the celebrities, and he's talking to them, asking questions while they're eating these hot wings. And I want to get those. We talked this next year. We're going to get the Hot Ones challenge. It's like 8 or 10 sauces, and the last dab is supposed to be like vicious. So, and my uncles think they're the greatest things. Sliced bread. And they got a good tolerance for sure. But I tell you what, they don't know what's going to hit them when they get a hold of that last dab. Because I've seen everybody on there that takes that last dab, and they're just, I mean, they cannot get the heat gone. They cannot get the heat gone. So, but I love that, though. I love that around Christmas time. We always have the hot sauce challenge. Try to get some new stuff, and we found out about the Hot Ones sauces. And then you can actually buy the pack. So, we're going to check that out. It should be a lot of fun. You guys ever do that, though, getting a hot sauce challenge? Oh, my gosh. Hey, this is, like, delicious as heck. This has been one of the best things we've had in a long time. Destroying this food. In a very slow, tactical, methodical pace. We're being decisive in our decisions here. We got potatoes, carrots, and then the roast. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my. And it all fits so well together. So well together. We got plenty of potatoes here, so I got to work through the carrots. My wife added extra carrots to it. We love carrots in this family. Gosh, that's so good. Don't mind me, guys. Just eat my food. So all these games, if y'all are tuning in with us and want to know where the games are at, if you got it, it's on Fox Sports 1, FS1. But every single game is being televised. Fox is really, really pushing this narrative that they want to take over postseason basketball outside of the March Madness. Of course, right now it's that title's been held by the NIT tournament, which is hosted by ESPN and ESPN Networks. Fox is really an up and coming competitor to ESPN. I mean, probably the competitor, real serious competitor besides CBS, that type of thing. So this is Fox's tournament. The NIT is ESPN's tournament, and right now, the popular one, I honestly think is going to end up being the College Basketball Crown. That's the name of this tournament. If you guys have not heard of it, right now we're looking at and again, this is a 16 team tournament right now. They got 16 teams in it. First team has been eliminated Utah. You got teams like I'm going to call a few of them out: Utah, Colorado, Villanova, Nebraska, Utah again, George Washington, Boise State, Oregon State, TCU. I think is this one. Is Wake Forest in this one? If Wake Forest isn't in this one, they should be. Couple others too, of course. Just some off the top of my dome. But much better teams than what you see in the NIT tournament. The NIT tournament's been kind of meh lately. In fact, not sure where I put my phone. Where is that phone at? Hopefully my daughter didn't kidnap it. That's random. A bunch of Allen wrenches that came out of nowhere. Babe, have you seen my phone? Babe, have you seen my phone? Did our butthead daughter steal it? Be right back, guys. I think the butthead daughter took it. I was going to look up some basketball stuff. I want to compare the tournaments. He's just in here by himself. You know that, right? Babe? He's in here by himself. No. Is it delicious? Aww. Thanks for being my baby. Nuts? You try to be. No. What do you tell? Who do you want to go back and eat? Who would you eat? It's a blue plate. Ray, Mom said go in back and eat a little bit more. Eat what you can. You gotta eat a little bit more. So Mommy worked really hard on that.
I don't like them.
Also, your brother's in here. He wants to spend time with you. Those potatoes are the best potatoes in the country. Goodness gracious. We're at an age in our life for the kids where they pick and choose what they like and suddenly they don't like things. My daughter says she does not like potatoes. But delicious. She's always liked potatoes. So, I don't know. Y'all, if you're new to the channel, see we got a bunch of people on again. Appreciate you being here with me. My name is Brando. We're watching the College Basketball Crown Tournament. Second half is going underway right now. We got Tim Brando. Shout out to the Brandos here. He's a good broadcaster though, for sure. I like Tim Brando. So he's broadcasting the game, so you know it's got to be a decent one. He's a big time Fox broadcaster. We're watching George Washington Colonials down 6 to the Boise State Broncos. Boise State's a little bit rough, but they're kind of tapping back into it, getting back into the game. Since they do got the lead, and I picked Boise to win this one. Oh, wow. I seen one of our other subscribers on here, Walt Butler, was telling me about a guy got suspended from Atlanta Braves. He was like their best player. He got suspended for drug use. Popping them roids, baby. Oh, I'm sure there's lots and lots of them, too. It's like, what are you going to do? Boise State the steal here. Goes up with it and drops it inside. 4-point ball game here. Watch out for George Washington needs to learn to take care of the basketball. They got to have a little pride. Got to carry that sucker like a baby. They've had 12 turnovers in the first half. Another turnover here by George Washington. Again, we just talked about this. Coach needs to here soon call a timeout and stress about the importance of carrying the ball. They remind me of Texas Tech. Obviously not as talented, not as long, lengthy overall. But Texas Tech was very bad throughout the season of taking care of the ball and the importance of that. 3-point attempt there by Boise. They hit it. Ooh, this might get ugly pretty quick. I really think it does. I really think it gets ugly quick here. 11-point game. Boise starting hot early. That's Andrew Meadow. Must have got a haircut because he had long hair in the picture. He's got short hair now. But 11-point ball game. 3-pointer there by George Washington. Huge three. Had that not worked, oof. Could have been bad. Good shot there. Down 8, though. Lots of pressure here by George Washington. Trying to create some chaos and turns. Body bump there by the Colonials. First foul called on the Colonials. That's Jones. Welcome in, my friends. It's your boy Brando hanging out with you. I'm eating pot roast. Don't bug me. Harass me right now. I'm eating pot roast. I'm kidding, y'all. Appreciate you guys taking even a little bit of your time out of here. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We're watching George Washington and Boise go at it in this college basketball crown tournament. The newest tournament in postseason basketball sports. Oh, sorry, Steve. I just seen your other comment. In football sense, it's a bowl game, but not the college football playoffs. Wonder how many players are sitting out. Yeah, no kidding. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. They look at it like that. It's like it's like a bowl game. That's a really good comparison, Steve. Though, I don't know if any of these guys are good enough to be sitting out, though. That's the other thing. I don't know if these guys are good enough to be sitting. And there's only so few of them, where if a few of them start sitting out, well, then some serious depth issues are going to happen. I'm sure it does happen, though. That's Meadow again. He's starting to heat up for the Broncos. Brings it back up to 10 right now for the Broncos. He's a pretty solid player. Very unorthodox. He reminds me, I can't think of who he reminds me of. There's a Wilhelm Breidenbach. There we go. Washington player. That's Castro. Bodies the defender. Makes the bucket. He's going to line for one more. Big shot there for the Colonials. Very much needed, too. This ought to be one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. Steve, Jared, or anyone else that's on here, you have to let me know. Coach Caputo for George Washington. He spent a lot of time on the opposite sideline, underneath the hoop side of it. I guess now he's towards the middle of the court. He's about as far as he can go. I guess that, though. It seemed like he's really far off on the sidelines there. Not up in the action. Got to get up in that action, coach. Boise with another score. They're starting to score some points so far in this game. First half was very rocky for both squads. Step back three by George Washington. Just short arms that one, but it's tipped back out. They get another chance to it. Ooh, a toilet. Yeah, baby. That sucker dropped. Be proud of that one. Be proud of that one. Cuts it to 7. He's going to go line for one more. George Washington getting back into this game. Thank goodness. We like calling games, but we like calling games that are pretty close. I like a competitive ball game. Makes the streams a little bit more interesting, too. We're just over an hour here in this one. He's in the game. Coach wants that bonus. Yeah, no kidding. You win this one, it makes you look really good, especially for a team like George Washington. They've had a little bit of history in the NCAA tournament, but it's been a while. But have a lot going for them as a program. So $300,000 for George Washington might go a ways. I mean, it really could for their program. So, yeah, get into it, Coach. Six-point ball game. Missed 3 there by Boise. See if George Washington capitalizes on this, get a little more momentum. Oh, he drives in another turnover by George Washington. And as we say that, Boise tries pushing the pace. Turnover there by Boise. That's Meadow. Meadow's my player for Boise. He's got the cool glasses. He's got the cool glasses. His photo showed him having extremely long. That'd be pretty sick. That'd have been pretty sick. You got a very bulky guy going up against a very lengthy guy. Enough. They've got to be a little bit more careful, man. They are very sloppy with the ball. George Washington is. For that reason alone, I'm going to say Boise wins this one for sure. I mean, it's been a very consistent theme. They had about 12 turnovers in the first half. The second half, I don't know how many they've had. They've already had 3 or 4 in the 4 minutes. Another turnover. No, that was about as close it would be for a turnover. Oh, my goodness. George Washington has to call a timeout. They do not take care of the ball. If I'm the coach, I'm taking a clipboard. I'm slamming it on the ground, causing a scene, baby. Take care of that ball like a baby. It's Goob is back. Goob, do you see me saying what's up back to you, Goob? I've only seen you say I'm here a couple times, dude. I see you're here, Goob. It's good having you back, brother. I'm just letting you know I can see you. I see your comments, man. I'm glad you're here. While there's a little bit of an intermission, we got about 16 minutes left here in the second half. I'm going to go see if there's seconds because this stuff is delicious, my friends. I will be right back. Be right back. You are so neat, though. You don't like me, huh? Yes, please. The more the better. He's like, I'm done, Mom. Yeah, whatever your last one was really good. He's ready. You're okay. Cookie? Want a cookie? Thank you, babe. All right, guys. My apologies if you just joined us and I missed you. I'm sorry about that. I had to get seconds of this amazing food. I say that, and then Lions fan pops on here. Lions fan, I hope you're on here, bro. I hope you're on here, Lions fan. Let me know if you are. Gotta go. I'll catch you either later on or down in the week sometime. Sounds good, Steve. Appreciate you being here as always, man. Have a good rest of your Monday, bro. Good seeing you again, man. Take care. But yeah, Lions fan says MSU sucks. It was a tough game there. They almost got back into it on the end against Auburn. It was nice to see them compete at least. Some of the other teams the last couple days they got waylaid on. They started a little bit up and down, but at the end of the day, Auburn ends up getting it done. Tough break for Izzo. It was a good squad. It really was, and also for Michigan State, man, he was playing his freaking heart out. He was doing the best he could. I'll tell you what. What's his name? Holloway, the point guard. He's extremely athletic, but man, a lot of times it seemed like he was like Brick City. He put them in some really tough spots. He has some upside though, for sure. For sure. Tulane, USC, Colorado, Villanova, Oregon State, have Cincinnati, DePaul. Those games are tomorrow. Some good ball games there, guys. I'm so glad I got seconds. This stuff is so good, my friends. I can't even describe it. It's just so good. This pot roast. Melt in your mouth. Fall off the bone type pot roast. There's no bone. It's delicious, though. Is it 6 o'clock yet? I wanted to see about the women's game. In the women's game, it's there we go. Oh, Texas versus TCU. Nice little matchup there. The Texas versus TCU, that'd be a great matchup. Very nice. Moving right along here. See if I can't find that game. Texas. Oh, I put Nexa? No, that's not going up at all. That ain't going to work at all. I'm trying to find it. There we go. Women's basketball. Oh, okay, they are showing it. Okay. I was curious if they were going to show it or not. So Haley Van Leith, really good player there for TCU. She obviously played for the LSU last year, who did tremendously well. And I can't remember where she's at. Louisville, I think, before that. So she's been bouncing a lot, but she's a really, really good basketball player. They're the 2 seed going up against 1 Texas. That'll be a really good matchup. Might start a live stream for that one. But yeah, both the teams are 34-3. It should be a really good matchup. That's about to start here short. Yes, it is. Tickle, 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 tickle. My wife's so awesome. Jack, what's up, man? Well, right now we're watching George Washington and Boise State kind of at it, but gonna check out here shortly the women's Elite Eight. The TCU Horned Frogs playing the Texas Longhorns women. Both of them are 34-3. This one is the CBC. It's the College Basketball Crown. It's a tournament that is being hosted by Fox, and it's kind of taken over the NIT. This is my opinion too, but the NIT, as far as I know, is not giving out any nil compensation. If you look at the who's all in the tournament for the NIT, nothing that's super exciting. You can go check it out for yourself too, Jack. But you look at this College Basketball Crown, and there's a lot of bigger names on there. So the winner of the Basketball Crown, and the whole purpose of this was because Fox wanted in on hosting their own TV deal where they could compete with the NIT, and I think they certainly are. So just a little backstory on that. But basically, if you win the tournament, you get $300,000 in nil compensation for your program. And then second place gets $100,000, and third and fourth place get $50,000 each. So between all that, that's $500,000. A little bit of an incentive for playing in this tournament, I suppose. Though I don't think $50,000 is too much as far as nil is concerned, but $300,000 will help a small program out or an average program. I think it'd help out a little bit, but so they're playing for a reason. So that was the hope, is to give them something that's competitive. Give them it's competitive, and so far I think it is. I think it is so far. But yeah, just backstory on that, Jack. So we're watching Georgia, the Washington Colonials, and Boise State. We got 13 minutes to go on this one. Potatoes, is that you? Potatoes, you're the only person with the mod. You're confusing me too. It says, why is it different? I don't know why your name is different. No joke, I don't know why it says I don't know. I have no idea, man. But welcome back to the channel. Man, come on, man. Hope you're well, Potatoes. I have no idea why it says I don't know. It kind of threw me off when I first seen your name and you had the wrench by there. I don't know. Sweet. Let's get ready to rock and roll here. No. Another brick there by George Washington. Potatoes, did you get it figured out, man? And welcome back to the channel, my friend. The lesser name college is hopefully growing with me. I hope so too. This would be a good opportunity for them to kind of get back involved in the mix of things. It provides an opportunity of some sort for them. So yeah, any money's good. Good money. That's one look at it. I think Boise State gets this one done. Right now up 58-44 for the George Washington Colonials. We got 11 and a half to go here. So Potatoes is back. Did you see San Antonio sign a new quarterback mid-game because their current one did so? No, I didn't. Was it that bad? I seen the score. The score was pretty brutal. Emu, I seen that. I did see that one. I just new channel and was wondering if I could put the link in chat. Yeah, Potatoes, if you'd like to do that, go ahead, man. I don't mind. I better finish eating this food before it gets too cold because it is absolutely delicious. The wife made pot roast tonight. It was in the crock pot and it was phenomenal. I'll be with you guys in like 1 second. I'm going to finish this food. I can't have the wife upset because I didn't eat her food. A lot of games on just in general today for sports. But Emu, I didn't see that. I did not see that. I seen the score of the game. Pretty brutal. So, not necessarily surprising. But that's quite unfortunate. Good job, coach. Your starting quarterback was a dud. Yo, that was awesome. That was absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, also I'll subscribe to your channel, man. Jex Row. If I find it. There you go. I done did it, potatoes. Oh, there you go. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, no problem, man. Glad I could help out a little bit. Hopefully you can get a little bit of traction. Hopefully you get a little bit of traction with that, my friend. So we got Boise State 13, 58-44. 11 and a half to go here. We're rocking it out in MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Nevada. Nevada. Having fun with it a little bit. Boise State just kind of in utter dominance right now. Boise State kind of just in utter dominance. We've had a bunch of people in and out today, potatoes. Kind of an odd Monday, a little bit of an off Monday. Whoa, guy, body goes flying. No foul, though. I kind of like just glanced over. Oh, they're going to say it was last touched by George, or by a Boise State player. Coach didn't agree with that whatsoever. Foul there on George Washington. The Colonials really having some trouble right now, too. Yeah, you know what? We dealt with sickness, too, a few weeks ago. I do not want to get sick again. And now my voice actually, dang, I think my voice is finally back. I'm going to say it's 95. It's at 95. There's still about 5% I need to get back. That way I can hit the high notes when I sing. But nevertheless, man, that's awesome. I hope you do start feeling a little bit better. That would be really awesome. Yes, good luck, man. I hope it goes very well. Later.
What does that smell?
I have no idea. Everything okay? Inside pass by the Broncos. Ball getting whipped around here. Jay Donald's back up in the house. Jay Donald, what's up, bro? Always good seeing you, my friend. He dead tonight, Jay Donald. We've had people popping in and out and in. It's just that kind of Monday. I didn't have to work. So I started a little bit earlier than normal. I never do these Monday afternoon streams, so it's kind of a wild type of stream. I think what I'm going to do, because I do have one more stream I definitely got to do for sure. Nebraska Cornhuskers play tonight at 7:30. We're watching this new college basketball crown. It's hosted by Fox. They are doing this one to compete with the NIT tournament, the ESPN hosts. And a lot of solid teams CBC tournament. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far, but it's still early on. The first game was really good. Now it's looking like Boise State's kind of in full control over the Colonials here. If the game doesn't get a whole lot closer, though, I think what I'm going to do, because I'm going to do the last one, We'll go till about 5 or 6 minutes left of this half, the end of this game, and I'll probably shut this down. Just because this, I don't think there's a whole lot of interest in this game. To be honest, we've had our usual subscribers pop in and out of here, but not much interest in this one. That's for sure.
Your truck.
So I mostly feel like I've been talking by myself. But the times that people have been on, they've been on for about 4 or 5 minutes at a time. So I do appreciate that for sure, too. Looks like they're going to tab Meadow with a reach-in foul. It definitely wasn't a block. Looks like a reach-in foul. Might have clipped him on the arm as he was driving inside. So it's 60-45. Boise State up 15. 10 minutes to go here in the second half. Second game TBC tournament. Winner of this one gets $300,000. Big ones for the program. So a little bit at line here. $300,000 would be big for the program. I can think of lots of ways I'm sure these coaches would just love to get all that money. Ball bounces around. It drops inside, so it's a 13-point ball game. Opportunity for George Washington to get back into it. Still plenty of time, though. Just want them kind of going in the right direction, but they're up 10. Or, excuse me, they're up. Boise State's up 13 with 10 to go. Excuse me. Again, we're going to go probably for another 10 or 15 minutes here, and then we're going to shut the stream down. Not tons of interest. But I will be back on live at 7:30 Central Time, 8:30 Eastern. 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern. We're watching Nebraska take on Arizona State in the third game, and that'll probably be my last stream of the evening. Because this game ain't looking too. It's really not. I predicted the Broncos to get this one done, and I kind of see why. This George Washington team, it's not that they're bad, but they do not value the possessions. They value the basketball. So many turnovers by this team. Lots of ball pressure by Boise. Good job there, Boise. Boise would have been a good team to put in the tournament. Boise probably would have been a really good team to put in the tournament. They might have pulled like a New Mexico type team. Maybe make it to the Sweet 16. Make it interesting. Boise from 3. Almost dropped. Not quite, though. They tried tipping it out, but it doesn't go. Inside drive there by George Washington's up with it, but man, bad take there by him. As he hits another 3. This is a 19-point ball game now. It got out in a flurry. Boise State absolutely destroying the Colonials now. They smell blood in the water. George Washington have a hard time anything going. They got a few fans there. You feel for the fans. It's probably parents that actually made this trip to Las Vegas, but kind of brutal to watch right now. Boise State fans, kudos to them. They travel very well. All right, guys, you know what? I mean, this is pretty brutal. Boise State's obviously going to be the winner. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I'll call my shot. I think as I say that, another turnover by the Colonials. Brant Butler, yes, I remember you, Brant. I hope you've been doing well. Brant, I'm just getting ready to shut this stream down, though, my friend. I'm going to open up here somewhat shortly, though, for a little bit. But, yes, it's good having you on here, Brant. Look for the next one that I open up here. Should be a few minutes. We'll get that one going, Brant. I know, but hey, like I said, just go by my channel here in a few minutes if you still want to come hang out with me. I'd be happy to have you hang out with me, my brother. But I'm going to go shut this one down because there's just not a lot in this ball game. It's not a very big game. So we'll go ahead and shut this stream down, my friends. Thank you for all that did tune in on this one. It's been great seeing you guys, hanging out with you guys that took the time to say what's up. Appreciate that for sure. And we'll look forward to seeing you here shortly for the next one, my friends. Have a good rest of your day if I don't see you again. And this has been Brando.